Shalom, shalom, shalom. Just doing a quick little video because I was singing a little song. You should be thankful that you're not in a high position. You're not in leadership position or in role of a congregation or high role in a congregation. You should be thinking that you're just a brother. And no one high, no one mighty, no one great. But you should be just thankful that hey, you're just here, you're doing what you're doing what the Lord ordained you to do, just here. Of course, giving all praise and glorification to Yahawah, Shai, Shemaka QADASH, and Barak Yahawah, Barak Shai, Hallelujah, Yahawah, Shai, Shemaka QADASH, and praise Yahawah, Shai, Shemaka QADASH, and of course, give them honors at the Father of the Millstone to you well. Hey, you should be thankful that the Lord didn't give you a name high or haughty or big position in Israel. You should be thankful that you guys have a low, insignificant position. It's a brother doing videos or whatever you do. Yeah, you're in a high position. You have to take care of the whole congregation, man. And a lot of things to it. Luke HALAHYAM. Luke 22 and 26. You have to be a servant to all men. In the congregation. Luke 22 and start verse 24. And there was also a strife among them, which of them should be accounted the greatest. And he said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise worship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. The people who are in the high, lofty positions, the heathen, they act like kings, man. Everyone had their hands, serving their hands and feet, People rubbing up their toes, getting them massages, people getting a big fan in their face, the air conditioning them, people serving them grapes, being lords over the flock, But reading on, but ye shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that doeth serve. Who are greater, he that sitteth at the meat, or he that serveth? And not he that sitteth at meat, but among you as he that serveth. So the greatest will be the one who serves all, who listens to everyone, who helps out everyone, who counsels everyone, gives order to everyone to see what to help them benefit. Because that's really what a leader does. They don't care for themselves, but rather care for the people under them. To be an example, tending and caring to the flock. And that's really what it is, man. So you should be thankful that you're not in these high positions, because then you have to take care of everyone. Then you gotta be the Lord. Well, then you have to be a ruler over the flock, a shepherd, a literal shepherd. Directing what they should do, ordering what they should say, bringing out doctrines so they can be edified, things like that. You got counsel to attend to, people to minister. I don't know exactly all the ins and outs of it. Then you got your own business as well. But you guys still have to do your own work. In this captivity. So the whole cyclone is shit to do, man. And personally, I'm thankful that I don't have any high position. I'm thankful that I don't have to minister to people. I can barely minister myself. If I can barely minister, well, yeah, sometimes, maybe, just sometimes it's better not to take the high road, not to always want the power, because as it says, as the world says, with great power comes great responsibility, It's a true saying, man. Then you gotta take care of everyone. You gotta keep pushing out doctrine so people can be edified. You gotta deal with scoffers because people are gonna come after you because you're the leader of the congregation. People will look at the fame, the power, the knowability, the views, but the person, who could be just a reader, could be part of the 144,000, man. He actually be part of the 12 disciples, man. 12 apostles. The highest of the elect, man. As even YAHAWASHI said, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So, some of the lowest brothers, he could actually have, the highest position in the kingdom. And the highest brother, he may have the lowest part of the kingdom. Man. We're all nothing at the end of the day. The Lord ordains a lot. We don't know what we're going to do, nor do we know what a lot is, nor do we know who we are. Now, I'm not saying that you should just act proudly saying, oh, we ain't shit. I can be like him. I can be like him. I can be better than him. And then that's saying you can strive and be better than the apostles. Those apostles be Muslim, saying like, oh, they're just men. I can rebel against them. They're just men. No, they ain't nothing. And that, the Lord sent them up, man. Who art thou that you should try to take them down? Thing like that. But they ultimately were nothing. But you shouldn't try to be proud about it and trying to seem so greater than your brother or try to match with your brother. The Lord set over you, man. Cause didn't they do it? Didn't let me get it. Number 16, starting verse 3. I'll get to not start from 1. Number 16, 1. Now Korah the son of Izahar, son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and the son of Abiram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Belaph, sons of Reuben, took men. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and Yahweh is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of Yahweh. So basically you're being niggas. Again, niggas speaks savages, That's basically what they're doing, man. Because only a nigga, because that's what they're being, niggas. Because only a nigga will try to boast up against the leadership. Because that's what niggas do. Being proud, haughty, and just wicked, man. Try to rebel against a authority in their hand because they want to see empowerment, but they don't even know the cost of it. They don't even know the responsibility behind it, man. Because he had to deal with all their shit. And more so, man. He had to deal with all their shit. He had to plead with the Lord whenever they go off. He had to figure out, orders of the Lord. He had to literally give commandments of the Lord to the people, Shit like that, man. Deal with the problems, things that it's a lot of things behind it, man. So you should be thankful the Lord didn't set you in that position because you're dealing with a headache every day, probably. People trying to buck up against you. Your own congregation is striving against you. Your own congregation trying to figure out things to do and coming to you for it every time. Some random Negro trying to buff up himself against you, trying to usurp you. Act like he's better than you. People cause rebellion. Yeah, all that shit, man. What only happened to these niggas? What only happened? What only happened to these men? kind of this book of Numbers 16:31. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, and all the men that appertain unto Korah, and all their goods. They and all that appertained to them went down alive into the pit, and the earth closed up upon them, and they perished among the congregation. The Lord literally calls a sinkhole. No, a sink. I believe that's what it's called. I'm about to look it up on my computer. Real quick. Still like it. I might just look up on the phone so everyone can see. I believe the Lord calls a sinkhole and closed up the sinkhole immediately. No? Yeah, that's what we call it. A sinkhole. Literally just a big hole up here, man. And then he closed it up. He caused a sinkhole to appear in the ground and then close it up immediately. Now, that's the power and the fear of YAHAWASHI, man. QADASH, man. That's his power, that's his fear, man. He caused a sinkhole to come out under your feet, eat you up, and then close it up. Like you never existed. No? And that's what happened to these proud Nicolaites in these spickles, because most of them were spickles, man. From the tribe of Reuben, Northern Kingdom. No, so-called Hispanic Native American. Native American men. Nicholas. Nicholas. And Lord ate them up, man. The earth caused the earth to eat them up and consume them in the foundation thereof, man. That's what the Lord did. We should be fearful, man. That can happen to us, man. So we shouldn't try to be proud, like, oh, I want that big seat, man. I want that big 40, man. No. Because Lord used to kill you, man. Because you tried to buck up against the powers that be. Jude 1 and 11. Woe unto them, for they had gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily at the error of Balaam, were reward, and perished in the gainsaying of Korah. They despised your feasts and charity. When they feast with you, feed themselves while fear clouds they are without water, carried about of winds, stars whose fruit withereth, while fruit twice dead, plucked up by the roots, raging waves of the sea, foaming out of their own shame, wandering stars, of whom we preserve blackness, the blackness of darkness forever. Let's skip down to verse 16. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lusts, and their mouth speak of great swelling words, having men's person in aberration because of advantage. They're trying to receive advantage, trying to receive men's person in admiration, man, trying to get the praise of men instead of the praise of YAHAWASHI, QADASH, man. That's what they try to do, and that's what they're doing even now. Even to this very day, man. Trying to usurp authority, try to be proud, try to achieve things they're not meant for them, man. And only the Lord's gonna destroy them. Because that's their lot, that's their judgment. If they're trying to be a wicked nig, the Lord will kill them. And destroy them. And destroy them. Because that's your lot, man. Oh, beloved, remember ye the words which were spoken before the apostles of the Lord YAHAWASHI, how that they told you there should be mockers in the last times who should walk at their own ungodly lusts. And they see nicknicks and these spickles, man, walking after their own ungodly lusts. And the Lord could kill them for it, man. So we hope and pray by Hashem QADASH that, hey, give us the same to me, man. Keep us, guide us by mercy, say at least. Because if the Lord wants us to be in a high position, He will give it. The Lord will exalt those, as even Yahushua said, Matthew 23 and 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. You know, those who humble themselves shall be abased, and he that humble himself shall be exalted. You know, so if you're lowly and meek, the Lord will exalt you. But if you're proud, haughty, and rebellious, the Lord is gonna kill you, man. That's your lot, and that's your judgment. You know, get killed by the Lord, and get based as coming. You know, cause you ain't gonna be proud then. You ain't gonna be proud then. When the Lord comes about, your pride will cease. You know, again, getting what Yahawashi said also as well. Oh, this is what he said. Calling him YAHAWASHI, QADASH. I didn't know he said it there. Hey, good. But, get. God, there we go. Calling him YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Matthew 19:30. The made that first shall be last, and the last shall be first. The made that first shall be last, and the last shall be first. You know, the last shall be first, and the first shall be last, man. So you should be happy that you're in a low position right now. The Lord will exalt you to a very high position in the kingdom. A very high position. You know, you'd be a Lord over thousands, millions. No, this will be supposed to go. You know, is there any limit to the Lord position? You need to be Bartholomew, because it's more to the 12 disciples than just Peter, James, and John, and Andrew. There's there are 12 of them. You could be Jude. You could be James, the lesser James. You could be Thomas. We also name it called Dynamis. I have to get their names. Get their names real quick. You know, Matthew 10, starting verse 2. And the names of the 12 disciples, 12 apostles, are these: the first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew, his brother, James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother. Now, people always want to try to be, Peter. People always want to try to be King David, because Peter is King David. Because everyone wants to be him. He's already named, King Masha. You can't be him. He's already been named. He's already been declared. We already know who he is, man. Peter is King David, and King Masha is King David. But hence he's Peter, man. Get over it. And Andrew, his brother. James, the son of Zebedee, and John, his brother. He could be also Philip, and Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew the publican. James, the son of Alphaeus, and Zebedeus, whose surname was Thaddeus. Simon the Canaanite, which just means zealot. And Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. But Judas Iscariot got the place was Acts 1, and that's verse 24, and they prayed. What's verse 23, and they appointed two, Joseph called Barsabas, who was surnamed Justus, and Matthias. And they prayed and said, Thou Lord, which knowest the hearts of all men, choose whether of these two thou hast chosen, they may take part of this ministry of apostleship, from which Judas by transgression fell, that he might go to his own place. And they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Matthias, and he was numbered with the other apostles. So Matthias, you can also be Matthias as well. You replace Judas Iscariot. So hey, you can be paid, and you was, man. Yeah, people always trying to be James, people always try to be John, people always try to be Peter. They're all, damn near already named, man. Peter again, King Masha. James and John. John is yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't want his name. Yeah, John is Arya. Oh, I forget the last one. Shalakia. And Shalakia for forgetting the name. But yeah, the main point is you can pay any one of them, man. You don't know your life. You don't know who you are. Yet people just try to always be the highest people, man. Because they're proud, man. And the Lord not dealing with the proud. The Lord not dealing with the proud men or women, including women too. You bitches trying to be lords of your own husband, which is out of order as hell. No. Again, I don't have a woman, no, calling like HALAHYAM QADASH for it. But yeah, you women also trying to be, nigga woman. Still. Like, you can't say that. You can't teach it. Now shut up. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. No. This is 1 Peter 5 and 15, or 5. No. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Ye, all of you, be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For Yahawah visiteth the proud and grace to the humble. Arm yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahawah, Shem Kagadash, that he may exalt you in due time. They may exalt you in due time, man. And that's the hope. And that's the hope, man. And he exalt you in due season, in due time, man. And ultimately, he will do it. You gotta wait and see, man. You gotta wait and see, man. But yeah, I just want to do a quick little lesson, man. Of course, they not called HALAHYAM. YAHAWASHI, QADASH. And YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI, QADASH. And praise YAHAWASHI, QADASH. And of course, again, double honors to the Apostle millstone to you as well. Now, I realize when you're edified. Of course, if you have any questions, comments, be friendly, leave the comment section down below and go over the speeds as well. And praise YAHAWASHI, QADASH. And Shalom.